Hello, hi, I'm Cryptic Hybrid and this is Cryptid Crush. It's not cryptic, it's Cryptid Crush. Now, Cryptid Crush is a monster-filled visual novel that's in development right now, and it has a demo on itch.io. It looks really cool, and we're gonna check it out together. Let's go right in and start. I see that you're back for more. Alright, let's do this again. First, let's get your name out of the way. First name, Cryptic. Last name, Hybrid. There we go. Alright, Cryptic Hybrid. What are your pronouns? He, him, she, keep it as they, them. Let's keep it as they, them, I guess. Does it matter? No, let's go for she, her. You'll see why. Now then, Cryptic, let's begin your new life. A pleasant jingle echoes into the night air as the door leading out of the roadside mini-mart swings open. You walk out into the starlight, a newcomer to the town of Longhope, carrying a convenience store sushi roll and a cheap flashlight. That sushi was suspiciously underpriced. Well, it's past its expiration date, or probably just has dog meat in it or something. You hold the receipt up to the neon open sign, eyeing it closely. Oh well. You shuffle back to your car, bounty in tow, and gaze over the horizon. You stare off towards the sleeping town of Longhope, your new home, and gather your thoughts. You haven't had a moment to yourself since the cat practically poofed into existence. That cat. But you'd better get going. No way in hell are you pulling another all-nighter. Opening the car door, you plop down the bag of groceries with a bit of a huff. Your ear catches a low, restrained sound of claws scraping against leather, the sound of some terrible creature trying to hide her devilry.
Oh, great! Just fantastic.
Taro? You goblin! That's my car! That's Taro. It's a possessed cat. Or something. Taro plays her paws and stretches, dragging her claws across the car seat. Well, as my mama always used to say, the world is your scratching post. She lifts her chin slightly and purrs. I'll consider sparing your car's interior if you offer me something I want. She tilts her head to one side and closes her eyes expectantly. Fine. You roll your eyes and reach over, gently scratching Taro behind the ears. She's oddly cold for a big fuzzy cat. You're a real handful, Taro. Seriously, what kind of cat drags me out past midnight for some expired sushi? See, I told you it was expired. We have places to be.
That's cute.
Nigel, of course? I don't know what that is. Or that's what I call myself anyway. You do know I'm not just a normal cat, right? Pull over the goods, I'm hungry. You peel off the plastic wrap and slide it towards the demanding cat. Oh, so the sushi was just for the cat, okay. How does a ghost cat eat? The worm may never know. You sigh, turning the key in the ignition, the old car rattling to life. We'd better get going before I totally chicken out. The car drives off, peeling out of the convenience store parking lot and down the dimly lit streets of Longhope. Taro scarfs down the last bits of sushi, licking specks of rice off her nose.
Your prayers have been answered.
You've got nothing to worry about, Cryptic. Speaking of ghosts, aren't we on the lookout for that phantom frequency? Taro meows as she gazes out the window and the car drives up the road.
Could this be right?
Oh, right. You slide your hand over the dash and click on the stereo. The radio whirls on with harsh static as it switches between the frequencies until it reaches 103.1. The static is cut with a crisp and petty tune, cueing the start of some sort of radio show.
Good evening, freaksters! I'm your host, Madhouse Mike, live at Elkhorn County Radio. What's that? Seems my producer's letting me know that I am, in fact, dead. Thanks, Debbie. Thanks a lot. So, before we get started, I just wanted to give a shout out to all my listeners.
All 3 of
It
them.
is your support that keeps this show alive. So, as a thank you, I'll be starting tonight's show with some fan mail.
It would actually be funny if he started a live show with an ad read. Madhouse clears his throat for emphasis and puts on a silly voice.
Hey, lovely. You want to make thousands working with a flexible schedule from home? Of course you do.
That's just spam.
Join our loyal family and become the independent girl boss of your dreams.
Is that about OnlyFans? What?
For a tiny fee of $1,200, you two can enroll in our courses and start feeding today. Join us and flourish, the Great Mother. Wow. Thanks much for that threatening and oddly fleshy letter. Seriously, this thing is meaty.
You turn off the radio. Yuck.
For real?
Didn't you mail in a fan letter? Well, I tried. Turns out 666 Spooky Station isn't an address. You grimace, glancing out the window as the woods begin thinning out into a clearing. The skeletal frame of the radio tower stretches up over the horizon, looming over your destination, Elkhorn Radio Station. So, from the station where the program is. Pulling into the radio station's overgrown parking lot, you park between the fading lines. Tara hops up and jumps into her human's arms, insisting on being carried like the oversized baby she is. You open the car door and step outside. You feel... Oh, sorry, that's not... Okay. You feel the brush of Taro's whiskers against your cheek, somewhat easing your fears.
Oh dear.
Okay, we'll be fine. It's just a haunted station on a hill. No big deal. You click on the hefty flashlight with a tight grip. You angle the light towards the station, as well as the large metal fence in front of it. Crap, forgot the bolt cutters again. You turn your attention instead to a large sheet of wood spray painted with crude red letters attached to the fence. You read it aloud. Keep out. Trespassers will be murder-lated?
Oh, great. Just fantastic.
Cool, I guess. Taro squims out of her human's arms and daintily lands on her feet. I hear the place glows red on Friday nights and the on-air sign never burns out. Bunch of silly rumors if you ask me.
You're getting on my
Meow.
nerves.
Where is everyone? Swishing her tail, Taro paces around the parking lot. It's already 2 a.m. They should have been here by now. Checking the time, you stuff your phone into your pocket and scan your surroundings with your flashlight. Failure. Oh, roll difficulty 8. Would you like to reload? Yeah. Or not? You shine your flashlight all around the empty lot, nothing particularly catching your eye. Except this dude? Hello? What the?
What the heck?
She just appeared out of nowhere? You drop your flashlight on the ground. Wait, Atlas?
Heya!
The one and only. I thought I'd scope out the perimeter before diving right in. After his dramatic entrance, Atlas shakes out his glossy feathers and flaps his large wings. His antennas twitch as he stands on one leg, poking Taro with one of his hind claws.
Hold on a sec.
Is this the spirit you mentioned? I kinda expected something more impressive. Taro fluffs up, her whiskers standing on end as she hisses. I am a great and powerful cosmic guardian! She bites one of the Mothman's talons.
Bite your tongue.
Total
Ouch!
kill.
I'm in immense pain. Atlas pulls away, breaking out of Taro's grip. It's not too late to be haunted by something cooler, right? Tara's doing her best, you know? You shoot the Mothman a sharp look. You're just jealous you don't have a familiar following you around. Also, Taro's a familiar, okay.
Feathers off my back.
Whatever. Honestly, if I had to pick, I want a Raven familiar. Too bad Ravens hate me. Atlas bends down and scoops the flashlight off the ground. Here, sorry for spooking you. Breaking through the greenery, a single blue flame casts an eerie light over a large imposing demon striding into the clearing, a heavy pair of bolt cutters resting at their hips.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
It seems everyone has arrived. The tall devil stares down, as if evaluating the small human and her spectral cat. How did you get here so fast? Legs? I suppose I'll scout out ahead,
You know.
since you seem to be in such capable claws. The feline hovers past the demon, floats through the fence, and disappears into the overgrowth.
Yes, you. Follow me.
I think we should follow suit. Jamie struts towards the chain link fence. Unsheathing the bolt cutters, they snap to the padlock and give a quick thumbs up. Let the crimes commence.
This isn't my day.
Yeah, this is a horrible idea. What if someone gets hurt? You hesitate, stopping just before the gate. Atlas nudges you and smiles with his eyes, his antenna flicking forward as he tilts his head to one side. Don't worry, ghosts literally can't do anything to the living. I bet this dude's just a disembodied voice or a possessed microphone or something. Reluctantly, you follow suit, trailing after Atlas as you three approach the abandoned station. The exterior of the radio station is tagged with fading graffiti and plastered with the condemnation warning posters. Jamie turns the handle to the front door and it clicks open without resistance. It's unlocked. How odd. Well, it's abandoned, so... Looking through the doorway, the dark interior of the station seems impossibly clean compared to the outside. The waiting room is seemingly suspended in time, only faded from months of neglect. Or maybe years. You shuffle in line behind Jamie as you examine the lobby. Stopping a moment, you realize that you're the only one with a flashlight.
Wait, hold on.
All of you can see in the dark?
Is that the best you can do?
Indeed. My eyes can pierce any darkness.
Oh, I got a story about this one!
Well, I actually ran my cavitate antenna with these big ol' eyes. My vision's super sensitive to light. Okay, it's not like I'm seeing anything, but more like smelling.
You have got to be joking.
Atlas, can you go a single day without mentioning your insectoid parts? Well, I don't mind really. You twirl the flashlight in your hand, nearly dropping it in the process. Wandering around, Atlas tries the nearest door. After finding it locked, he shuffles over to the recording studio window and presses his face against the glass. Jamie frowns and kicks one of the trash cans over. Dozens of lime green soda cans come clanging out, scattering across the floor. They seem surprised, making a face as they scoop up one of the cans.
Allow me a moment to collect my thoughts.
For an unlocked haunted house, it is surprisingly untouched. I feel wrong trashing the place. I doubt we are alone here.
Could this be right?
What do you think we'll find a ghost? You should know. You did tune into the ghost frequency, right? Atlas perks up, his feelers twitching as he stands back and turns around. Atlas gives a reassuring nod.
No feathers off my back.
It's fine if you didn't. I'll catch you up. The show was basically this radio host, Madhouse Mike, reading ghost stories and urban myths off a script. It was all super cheesy and I loved it. I don't understand why, but anyway, here's the ghost we're looking for. Madhouse was an expert on the supernatural, so I'm certain that he might know something about your curse. So I guess the player is cursed somehow.
Absolutely not.
I'm not certain this ghost of yours is as omnipotent as you claim. Jamie absentmindedly crushes one of the spilled cans and tosses it back into the trash can. Atlas' antenna droop and he looks away. Jamie sniffs the air and stalks over to the reception desk. Aren't ghosts usually created from tragedy? He sounds normal enough to me. Atlas perks up, set on gushing over this radio ghost.
Oh, I got a story about this one!
It was totally tragic. Madhouse died while advertising for some sketchy drink company. He thought he could bring in more listeners if he drank the entire sample box. It actually worked for like 2 seconds. I mean, really, Who'd trust a company named Toxic Waste Energy? Oh, that's terrible. Well, he drank so much that his skin glowed red, and then he beefed it from all that radiation. Oh, he died. The studio shut down afterwards, and no one alive has been on air since. Wow. I mean, Madhouse Mike seems pretty, badass actually. Jamie shoots Atlas a cold look from across the room as they flip through papers scattered behind the reception desk. Atlas, you know that rumors do not make friends. What?
Whose side are you on?
Psh, whatever. This is exactly what Madhouse would have wanted. Hosting a radio show for the rest of eternity? That sounds great! Turning into a restless ghost is easily the worst case scenario. It's funny he carried me through those long nights at my old retail job. Before I got fired after being robbed twice and starting an electrical fire, that dude was a legend for us night owls.
Mortals truly never change.
You truly are a bringer of bad luck.
This really ruffles my feathers.
Hey, you're a literal devil! Jamie shakes their head, because it's they, them, and grumbles to themselves. We should search the place and gather more information. We do not know enough about this phantom.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Wait, and risk upsetting the guy when we're about to hop onto his radio show? No way! Yes, but I doubt we are prepared. What do you think about this, Cryptic? Both Jamie and Atlas turn towards you, expecting immediate input to settle whatever this is. Right. I think we need to keep digging? We might find something useful like a vault of ghostly treasure or a portal to a demon dimension? Atlas, think of all the exclusive merch. You could totally ask for an autograph.
Hold on a sec.
Oh, you think so? Actually, let's check out the record room. There's gotta be some shiny collector's vinyls and tapes in there. The Mothman eyes sparkle. For research purposes. Jamie absently watches Atlas scamper off deeper into the station, mildly annoyed. They brush past you and open the door before them, ushering the human to follow.
Yes, you. Follow me.
Stay close to me. Avoiding their icy blue gaze, your heart skips a beat at Jamie's words. Even though you agreed, you still feel like they're burning a hole in your chest. I was wondering, why did you come with us? I wanted to meet you. A normal human moving to Long Hope is kind of a big deal.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, what makes you say that? Something may have brought you here, and I'm not sure what. Jamie's expression darkens, their gaze trailing down before resting upon you. Your throat feels dry as you try to force a response. Well, I did meet Atlas before moving here. Not like that. He may be proud, but Atlas lacks any real power. Jamie, you're being awfully cryptic, and I like it. You hardly manage to squeak out your words, ready to buckle under Jamie's suffocating aura. I say what needs to be said and nothing more. Okay? You've decided Jamie is definitely annoyed with you. Somehow, you have to salvage this. So, you'll be there for Friday's movie night, right? Jamie's eyes light up, the flame atop their head flickering a warmer blue. Carrying stuffed sweet potatoes, chicken skewers, and jalapeno dip. You picture Jamie wearing a gingham apron and oven mitts, all while carrying a tray of freshly baked snickerdoodles. Oh, you cook? Full time. Oh, I have so many questions then. They call me the Grill Master. Jamie, I need answers. I need you to keep walking. Sure thing, Grill Master.
Do not say that.
I mean, they call themselves the Grill Master, so I'm just doing anyway. With a grunt, you manage to shove the door open, knocking down a filing cabinet blocking the doorway within the room. Stepping over the cabinet, you gaze around the office. The room is completely trashed. Loose papers are scattered across the carpet, green sludge is smeared across the walls, and a bookshelf full of records and trophies are smashed to bits.
Oh dear.
That's not good. Atlas lets out a gasp, stumbling towards the sorry pile of vinyls and falls to his knees.
Huh?
no! What kind of monster did this? The Mothman scoops up a handful of shattered records, letting shards fall between his feathers. Aw, these were original copies! Couldn't you just download the digital album? No, it's about the rich omnidimensional sound! Ignoring Atlas's mournful muttering, Jamie runs their hand across the wall, tracing out the words written in faintly glowing slime. Gore? What? Rock? What? What does it say?
Allow me a moment to collect my thoughts.
DailyGhostWatch.net. I don't understand. Jamie steps back, reading the words scrawled onto the wall. Sounds like a website. Adler looks up from the vinyl wreckage, wiping away his tears. Whipping, Jesus. I know that one. It's a blog that reports on abnormal occurrences. I was actually a mod there for like a month. Right. We'd better take a look around. Huh? Let's roll. Failure, what? Would you like to re-roll? 2 left. Sure? Where should I start? Let's see. Computer, bulletin board, trophy. Oh, maybe we should save. Yeah, let's save first. Okay. Finish up. Let's do computer first. Sneaking around the office, you stop at the desk resting in one corner, looking it over with your flashlight. A chunky computer hums with power and the monitor rests on the desk. A single sticky note slapped on its screen. It reads, "Password, death-proof," in messy pen strokes. You click on the monitor, which blinks on and flashes a group photo of the studio members before sputtering out again. Clicking on the monitor once more, you click the minimize webpage and are greeted with the ghost hunting forum. Someone seems to have scoured the page, leaving comments, even arguing with the moderators under the surname Radio Ghost 1. Maybe that's Madhouse Mike. One comment reads, "This guy sounds so cool, I wonder what he was like in life." A response under the same username reads, "Great post. Heavens, really missing out. Lol." Scrolling down, you see that Mike's been banned for self-advertising, of course. You let out a yelp, turning around sharply as something cold brushes against you.
What the heck?
What? A human-sized figure crafted out of empty toxic waste cans sits in a dusty office chair. The figure has a marker mouth hanging open in a smile, its head built from a half-crushed milk jug and paperclips strung together like hair. A name tag clipped to the forehead reads, "Debbie." This is seriously creepy. Let's see here. Bulletin board, trophy case. Let's see, trophy case? Following the trail of papers, you stop at the smashed trophy case, stepping over the glass shattered across the floor. It seemed to have held a variety of commemorations and awards celebrating radio entertainment the station had broadcast. You sift through the destruction, only finding the remains of awards to obscure bands and talk shows like Shark Infinity, Tiny Red Panda, and DJ Bean Angel. Nothing about Madhouse though.
Oh dear.
Looks like Mike's really taking this personally.
Booyah!
Dude! Shark Infinity recorded here? We have been here long enough. Jamie gestures to the door, their tail flicking impatiently.
Total buzzkill.
Okay, whatever, fine. There's no way I can salvage this. Atlas begrudgingly leaves the remains of shattered vinyls behind. As you three head into the hallway, Atlas briskly marches ahead. Jamie just rolls her eyes with a scoff. "Last room?" Following Atlas's voice, you and Jamie turn the corner and stop abruptly. He's fiddling with a doorknob and pointing a feeler up at the glowing on-air sign that fills the hall with an eerie red light. "It's totally jammed!" Atlas is cut short as a hand shoots out from the door, grabbing at the moth's neck fluff. It stops, confused, and slinks back behind the door. Guess I scared him
Is
off.
that the best you can do?
I doubt it. The door shutters, suddenly vanishes, leaving Atlas stumbling into the studio room. Hey, it's Madhouse! What took you so long? Y'all three here totally left me hanging. That there's a career killer in this line of work? You could have at least rescheduled with my producer.
Could this be right?
You mean the jug-headed abomination back in the office, Debbie? Ah, so you bet him. Not much of a talker, I know. Madhouse Mike laughs at his own joke. So, who are you and what do you want? Suddenly blinking into view, Mike appears in his full ghoulish glory.
Wait, hold on.
Well, you're really real.
Are you listening to me?
Of course I'm real. You think I host a radio show just for kicks? I've been waiting for a special guest slot for ages. Oh my gosh, Mike Madhouse! Atlas takes a sharp breath, absolutely starstruck at the sight of his hero, a real urban legend.
Oh boy, I'm a huge fan!
He really is. But Jamie isn't apparently. Atlas looks up to Jamie, who's blankly staring at Mike, hunger glazed over their eyes. Jamie? Don't! He turns back towards the Phantom and squeaks. We're here to join you on tonight's show! Madhouse pauses. I don't think that'll be a good idea.
Come on, loosen up.
To turn down such big fans! Oh, he was just joking. Okay, except you, the one with the ram horns. I don't deal with devils. Bold choice of words for a dead man. You're drooling on the carpet. Sorry, Jamie. I understand. Weak-willed spirits tend to fall faint around me. Atlas does a gritty fist bump to himself. To themselves, I guess. It would be to... Oh no, that's Atlas, sorry. Atlas does a giddy fist bump to himself and stands up straight.
Booyah!
Sweet! Yeah, this is business. I'm a serious business boy. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. What does it mean by business boy?
Good evening, freaksters.
Evening, ghosts and ghouls. We're back alive at Elkhorn Radio, located just off Route 101, over the river and through the woods. For those just tuning in, I'm your ghastly ghost, Madhouse Mike, and welcome to the Witching Hour. We've got a special treat for you tonight. Guests from the realm of the living. Why don't you introduce yourselves? Mike makes a nod, cueing the two in.
Hey,
Lex, if you're listening, you owe me $20, man.
Oh, great. Just
Dude. Now's not the time, come on. You whisper at the Mothman, shooting him a glare. I'm Cryptic, and this is Atlas. I just moved to Longhope. We're both big fans. Wow, you've got guts moving to a town full of cryptids.
Wait.
I guess
on.
so?
What?
Then there's your buddy Atlas here, who's the one and only Mothman, prophet of the Silver Bridge, bringer of disaster. So, what's it like being an omen of destruction? No, that'd be my dad. I'm just a Mothman, not the Mothman. I can't really control my visions either. I'm just here helping out a friend, you know. Well, you can see the future? Alright, let's stay on topic. Mike waves his hand around, shaking his head with a smile. I say we move on to our next segment. How about some episodic callbacks? It should be a total breeze for such big fans, right? Yep, I'm a real mega fan. Episode 15. Which undead horror did we interview on the show? You sit there quietly, shuffling your feet and tapping the counter, unsure of what to say. Wait, let's save. Let's see. So, ghost cat, some sort of spooky spaghetti, my mom. How the hell should I know? Let's say spooky spaghetti?
Oh, I got a story about this one!
Bloody bones! The Mothman throws a wing up in the air, exclaiming the answer. Folding your arms across your chest, you sink into their chair with a scowl. Ah, perfect! Mike moves things right along. This is a spicy one. In episode 26, who was Sasquatch's secret lover? Atlas looks like he's about to spontaneously combust because he knows the answer probably. It's on the tip of my tongue. You look a little flushed. The frogman? The goldman! Not bad. Though you really ought to give your friend here a chance. Mike snickers.
This
I'm a
isn't my
little-
day.
Yeah, I'm a little unprepared here. Because, you know, well, maybe we know the answer, but Moth just... Anyway. The Mothman is just a bigger fan, I guess. Right. I'm getting ahead of myself. In Season's 1 finale, what news broke that night? I moved to Longhope, Bigfoot and Goldman got married, I'm pretty sure he died. I don't know. Did he die? Let's say he died? Atlas gently taps you on the foot with a talon and whispers to you before you can answer. There was an alien abduction. It was aliens? Oh yeah? Just how many episodes of my show aired on the radio? Atlas whispers to you in a hushed voice. 32? 32? Correct. The ghost smile falters, giving the two a cold look. Next question. What did I have for breakfast? Oh, sorry. That's... how should we know? You look at Atlas for an answer, but he doesn't respond. I... don't know. The ghost is absolutely thrilled by Atlas's answer, giggling to himself as he slaps up his soundboard. Any real listener would know I skip breakfast.
You just listen to me.
Whoa, that's totally unfair.
Yawn.
Oh
Who
yeah?
freaking cares?
Hey, Atlas, who sponsors season 2's recap episode? Atlas shrugs. I skipped the ad breaks?
Don't you know who I am?
That's it. We're cutting to commercials. Mike's smile falters as he flicks off the microphones and whirls around. You turds are totally ruining my show. He points at Atlas. You. Me? You'll be helping me out here. The ghost growls and clicks on the microphones, snapping back into his chipper host persona.
Booyah!
Oh. Heck yeah? Now, you all know that personally I love toxic waste. In fact, I drank so much that my skin turned green. But I can recognize my own biases, so don't just take my word for it. Atlas pal, why don't you try out their newest flavor, Beyond the Grave? A can of toxic waste suddenly appears in the Mothman's grasp, as though he had always been holding it. Atlas grips the can in his claws and cracks it open, letting the green foam trail down his feathers.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, sure, but didn't this lukewarm soda literally kill you? Just drink it. Is he gonna drink it? He takes a sip. Oh shit! The Mothman drops like a rock. So, what do you think? I'm sure we're all dying to know. Suddenly Atlas perks right back up and wipes away the green liquid trailing from his mouth. Uh-oh, he looks a little different?
Booyah!
Wowzers, I feel like my skeleton could just jump out and dance a jig. Seriously, Beyond the Grave will knock your socks off. You jump from your seat. Wait, what's going on? What did you do to Atlas? Chillax, it's only temporary. Assuming you can get through this next segment, it's time for my favorite game, Fake or Folklore. Can I just say, I really enjoy our time spent together, Maddie?
That's not in the script.
Anyway, I couldn't read that because that was too fast. Why don't you explain the rules, flyboy? Atlas jitters unnaturally, his antenna twitching as he speaks. Sure thing, Maddie. Maddie? Jesus, you're not friends with Madhouse Mike, come on. The rules are easy. Mike here will describe a cryptid and you have to guess what it is. If you get it wrong, you'll suffer a tiny penalty. If you're alive by the end, you win. A penalty? I'm guessing you'll kill me if I refuse to play? No way. I'll just be keeping Atlas as collateral, so by all means, leave your precious Mothman behind. I could use a co-host. Yeah, fine. I'll play your stupid game. You plod back down in the cushioned office chair and fold your arms. Now is your chance to really let your knowledge shine.
This is for the fans!
Alright, could have said it better myself, flyboy. Now let's get started with some fake or folklore. Question 1. Cited in 1971, the Missouri monster Momo is known to scare off attackers with what? Okay, let's save. Momo, throwing heavy logs and rocks at supposed attackers, it stinks or strongly worded letter. I'm gonna go on more than a limb here and say it stinks.
Could this be right?
Don't they smell really bad? I think they stave off people with their stench. Well, that's definitely an answer. Drumroll time. Madhouse turns on a drumroll sound effects. That was so easy. Come on, are you even trying? Madhouse grins with an idea thanks to his faithful fan. You're completely right. He's gone softer. I've gone softer than a marshmallow. Question 2. So that was right. ALL Ephraim, a cryptid found terrorizing Logan Canyon in 1923, was what creature? A big bear, Sasquatch, a lost gray. ALL Ephraim. Logan Canyon. Lost gray. I mean, I don't know what the gray is. Let's say bear.
Could this be right?
Was Ephraim a big bear? You're just guessing at this point. Well, yeah. How daring. Let's see how that turns out for you. Madhouse gestures to Atlas, who's shaking like a rag doll. Correct! Ooh, nice! Huh, I certainly wasn't expecting that. Good on you, Cryptic. Thanks? Next question. Oh, now this is a good one. Question 3. Yes, sirree. The Rochester Giant, sighted in 1965, crushed the hood of whose car? George Washington Harold? How am I supposed to know that? Wait. Well, it couldn't be George Washington because he didn't have a car, right? So that would be absurd. Harold, I don't know who Harold is. How am I supposed? I guess Harold. Let's say Harold. I don't know.
Could this be
Harold
right?
sounds about right. Sounds about right. That's like a normal name. Uh-oh. You totally fell for it. The Rochester Giant doesn't exist. Wrong. But Manny, you totally cheated. So what? It's my game, my show, and my rules. Sorry about this. What do you mean? You flinch from a sudden jolt of pain aching to your body. Ow! I think we have time for one last question as an encore to the folks at home. Mike leans into his microphone, lowering his voice in a low growl. You know what happens to cheaters. Lifting his hat slightly, Mike's empty white eyes lock onto your fearful gaze. Wait, save? You never made a rule for that, I lose, we're free to leave? I mean, we're not cheaters. Because we didn't cheat, so I guess if you cheat, you lose? Of course you lose! I make the rules, it's my show, my rules, my game! The ghost suddenly blinks out only to reappear behind
You're
Atlas.
just another fake fan!
What? No, I answered correctly, like 2 questions. I mean, not all of them, but the majority. Sinking down, Mike begins to meld with Atlas, and the two form a much larger, scarier creature.
Know who I am?
Okay, that's not good. I'm a goddamn urban legend, and I'm done wasting my eternity in this place. Don't I deserve to be free? Somehow, even in death, I'm still working. All day, every night, all the time, forever, forever. Well, I'm done with liars, fakers, and those goddamn ghost hunters. None of them ever cared about the real me. I quit. No more graveyard shifts, no more management, and no more fake fans. The pair looks down at their hands and wiggles each finger. And do you know what happens to fake fans? The cryptid laughs, taking a wobbly step forward. I get their souls. You're a fake and a liar. Atlas staggers forward and kicks his talons up and through the air, narrowly missing you. You roll off your chair onto the floor, and without realizing it, you sprint to the floor in an effort to simply stay alive.
No, 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 please, no.
Atlas, what about a Friday movie night? Atlas can't hear you. We were gonna watch the extended edition of that one fantasy trilogy with director commentary. You fumble with the doorknob trying to get it open. The Mothman goes rigid and his antenna flick forward. Huh? Atlas' left leg jerks to one side, almost toppling the Mothman over. Stop it! He takes another step but trips over nothing, like two drivers fighting for the same steering wheel. Ah! Jamie, help! Atlas has been consumed by the ghost! The Jersey devil clambers into the room, confused. They look around only to watch the possessed Mothman jerk and jitter towards the duo, muttering and clawing at his own feathers. That is not Atlas. Well, no. Ooh, success! Roll difficulty 8. Okay, I'm not really sure what, I mean, what the rolling is, but okay. I mean, why do we have to roll? But anyway. Don't just stand there. You dash past the Jersey Devil and successfully duck behind them for a semblance of protection. Without hesitation, Jamie snaps their fingers and a blue inferno suddenly swallows the Mothman in blue flames. Well, blue inferno, blue flames, we kinda get it, it's all blue. It's blue, da-ba-dee-da. Jamie leaps into action, dropping into a crouch before scooping up their fallen friend. Are you hurt? I know some mild healing spells. Okay, yeah. I'm fine. I'm fine. But what about Atlas? You set him on fire.
You have got to be joking.
My magic is more complex than mere fire. Jamie looks a little nervous at the human's words. Shifting their stance, Jamie steps forward and exhales a gout of steam from their jaws, ready to finally squash this pest. The Mothman struggles to his feet, flinging off bits of flames as he shakes his head and looks up.
Why must you hurt me?
Oh, Atlas is still inside there. Jamie's taken aback, startled by the Mothman voice. Atlas, I'm sorry. I would never hurt you. Atlas bursts out laughing, but it's not Atlas's voice at all. Yeah, that's Madhouse Mike. I totally fell for it. The Mothman drags his talons across the wall, slowly lumbering towards his friend. Do you really think he'd believe that, Jamie? Atlas is terrified of you.
Do not say that.
That's not true. Jamie looks down at the floor and buries their face in their hands. Oh, you think I'm lying? Then ask him yourself. Are you afraid of me? Jamie holds their face in their hands, refusing to look at the Mothman before them. I can't do that. That's because you already know the answer. Atlas's wings suddenly drop to the sides and his knees buckle, sending the Mothman falling flat on his face. Yeesh, you could cut through this energy with a knife. Thanks for the bad vibes, bub. It's just enough to finally make my demonic debut. Peeling out of his vessel's crumpled form, the Phantom scoops his hat off the Mothman's head, having sapped the energy from his host and the tension in the air. Madhouse seems much larger than before. As he daintily puts his red cap on, spines sprout from Mike's back and curled horns coil around the crown of the Phantom's head. Jamie takes a sharp breath. Ooh, Jamie's mad. You need to run. Wait, what about Atlas? Jamie, what about you? Jamie shoves you aside and charges Madhouse, taking a heavy swing at the demon, their eyes wild with fury. Don't you have wicked souls to torment? Ducking under Jamie's punch, Madhouse rams the devil with his curled horns. Go to hell!
I'm going to devour your soul.
Jesus, Jamie. Absolutely fuming now, Jamie grabs Madhouse's horns and swings them up and over their head in a suplex. Squeezing your eyes shut, you cower, unsure of what to do. Taro, where are you? The door to the studio buckles, splitting open as monstrous Taro busts into the room. With a triumphant meow, She whirls around and shields her human.
Have no fear, Taro is here.
Paws off, pal! Taro? Oh my gosh, I thought you were a bear! How'd you get so big? You throw out your arms and give the cat spirit a big hug, and Taro's fur bristles in response. When my human's in trouble, I take on this much more effective form. Oh, that's so weird. Sorry to keep you waiting. I've got a bellyache. Oh, poor Taro. Naro meows weakly. No more discount sushi, okay?
Is that the best you can do?
We are in the middle of something, Taro. This is all very touching, but I'm on a tight schedule here. The green amalgamation drools, his words garbled in this more twisted form. I suppose we ought to reschedule with our producer then? With your producer then? Jamie hisses through their clenched teeth. I wouldn't mind speaking with upper management. Mike shudders and his eyes go wide, shaking with an unworldly rage. Screw management! You freaks are just like them.
You know who I am.
I'm a celebrity. I'm a local legend. I'm a freaking demon. Not technically. I'm going to make you all pay. You're frozen with fear, gawking at the frenzied demon before you. Mike's gaze over hungry eyes connect with your petrified gaze, and he sneers. Starting with you. The combat system still needs refinement before it can be fully implemented, which will happen at a later date. For now, pretend it was a hard-fought ghostly battle. Oh. Oh, everyone's back. Oh, yes. Also, I guess...
Folks.
Wait, so we had a fight and it was a stalemate? What? The ghost's form flickers, madhouse crumbling to the floor in an ectoplasmatic heap. Let us finish this. Jamie steps forward, a fire roaring in their eyes.
You just listen to me.
No. I still have questions. You take hold of Jamie's arm, trying to hold them back.
Are you listening to me?
Is that all you really care about? After all this time, you're still clueless. Snapping up, Mike musters up the last bit of strength he has and attempts to latch onto you. Don't you dare. You're coming with me. Oh, don't tell me he possessed. Oh no. Stirring awake, you blink spots from your vision, feeling all the light. What is this place? You furrow your eyebrows and shield your face from the pale white light. A green figure stands out in the harsh, empty space. It's Mike, just floating there, twiddling his thumbs. Ah, you're finally awake.
Oh!
I mean, yeah, you're all alone now, trapped in the void with me.
Wait, hold on. What?
The void? What? You mean like where ghosts chill out? Well, sorta. I see there's a doorway between the spirit and the material world. Now stop talking and give me your soul. Can you answer my questions first? You close their eyes. You close their eyes with you closed your eyes with a heavy sigh, but Mike scowls, folding his arms with a sneer. No way. Oh, come on, dude, you can answer some questions before you take my soul. Okay. Then I'm gonna go. Wait, you can't just leave? We're supposed to duel to the death! Mike flails his arms wildly, floating alongside you as you walk in place, walking to nowhere. I can't. You continue to walk forward, wandering around this empty space. But I need you as a vessel to escape. Don't you feel bad for me? Come on, you've seen movies, you know how this ends. I can tell you whatever you want. Punch him, punch off his hat, end his afterlife with your fist. Let's end his afterlife with your fist. Screw this guy. You ball up your fists and shift your weight from your heel to your toes, taking a step forward. Squeezing your eyes shut, you throw your fist forward and it connects. Ah! You're an asshole. Ah, my nose. How'd you even touch me? Mike brings a hand to his face, feeling the empty space where a nose would be. Yeah, because he doesn't have a nose. You drag me into this hell dimension, and newsflash, we're both ghosts. You throw your arms over your head, gesturing around the empty vacuum of space. Of course I feel bad for you, Mike. You didn't deserve to die, let alone become a monster, but now you're totally acting like one. Like a monster. Mike is stunned, unsure of what to say. So if you're going to eat my soul, you might as well do it already. Gladly. What's he doing? Is he humping? No. The Phantom backs off. I thought he was ghost humping me.
I quit.
I can't do this. Why not? I don't want to eat you. I shouldn't have put you through this. I don't know what else to do. I want to escape, but what if I up and disappear? I'm absolutely nothing without this job. I can't remember my own face. Mike tips his hat down, covering his eyes. Well, you're not going to disappear. If you really want a fresh start, you could start a podcast. It's like a radio show you carry in your pocket. On your cell phone? Mike purrs up, a slight twinkle in his dead eyes. You go to take out your phone, only to realize it's back in the material world. I'll show you later. Even if you're a jerk. I'll look forward to it. If it means anything, I think you're worth more than this crusty old station. The ghost shudders and brings a claw to his face, wiping his eyes. Aww. Mike hesitates a moment before throwing his arms around you, giving you a big hug.
Thanks for not giving up on me.
Aww. That's lovely. You should be proud of your work, Mike. Even the narrative is like, okay, this is odd. You better go. This place gives me the creeps. He wasn't that bad. He was just upset. As the two of you drown in light, you swear you catch a glimpse of the Phantom's old face, his expression determined, with eyes full of life.
Are you for real?
This is all your fault.
Side are you on?
How is this my fault?
Mortals truly never change.
You knew bringing a human here was dangerous. Says the ghost gobbling demon. Gobbling. Ah, right. Tara, where the hell were you? Huh, who cares? I was there to protect Cryptic, and that's what matters. You did the bare minimum.
Bite your tongue.
Tara's pissed, I like it. I knew everything would work out.
Do not
Stop
say
lying
that.
to yourself, Atlas. But I can see the future. Then prove it, mothball.
Stop your yowling.
Shish! Look, Cryptic is waking up.
This isn't my day.
Back to the real world. Nice. I feel terrible. Am I dead? Nope. Unless we're all ghosts. Taro leaps into your arms, nuzzling against your neck and purrs. That's my human. More importantly, I do not sense the presence of that loathsome ghost. Jamie lets out a sigh of relief. Yeah, let's get the heck out of here. Atlas still looks a little frazzled and roughed up from the whole possession thing. You don't respond, a lump forming in the back of your throat. Trailing behind the group, you stare down at the ground, listening to cold gravel crunching under your shoes. Slowing to a stop, the group reaches the car, watching you dig around in your pockets and pull out a set of car keys. The crew takes one last look back at the abandoned station. You watch as cracks and vines climb up its walls, the radio tower starting to rust over as the gleaming red beacon at the top flickers, then blinks out. I guess that's the end for this radio station. Is something wrong? You look distressed. Jamie places a clawed hand on your shoulder. Oh yeah, it's cool. Don't worry about me. Do you mind if we catch a ride with you? And can we crash at your place? I'd rather not bother my friend Gus at this hour. He's extra cranky this lunar cycle. We don't mind. The more the meowier.
Can you just listen to me?
Don't just answer for me. Oh, I figured you could use the company. I do love sleepovers.
This isn't my day.
Alright, fine. Not like I have a choice here.
Hold on a sec.
What's wrong? Is this the Gus thing? He's a sweet guy once you get past the shedding. I don't know how to feel. I didn't get any answers about this stupid curse. I nearly died, and now my one source of information is gone. It's alright to be upset.
Oh, I got a story about this one!
I'm a great source of information. Every rumor holds a speck of truth, so like eating spiders in your sleep.
You have got to be joking.
Atlas, that rumor was debunked. I need you to know this. Oh, thank God. And Jamie elbows Atlas, shooting him a cold look. Fine. This is totally my fault, Cryptic. I thought we'd have a pleasant evening, casually trespassing and contacting the dead. How is that pleasant? Well, I thought it'd be neat to spend time with you guys, and I can try scrounging up another lead for your problem.
I feel strangely happy.
I did somewhat enjoy the time we spent together. See? No harm done. I would not go that far though.
Side are you on?
Says the literal devil. Piling into the car, you flick on the headlights and turn the key, pulling out of the parking lot away from the abandoned radio station. Trailing to the woods, you click on the radio, back to channel 103.1. Your heart sinks as all you hear is static drowning out the hum of the car's engine. The show's really over. 103.1 is nothing but dead air on the radio waves. R.I.P. Madhouse Mike. Taking a deep breath, you finally muster up the courage to change the channel, flipping back to a generic oldie station. Looking over your shoulder, you see Jamie resting their head against the car window, already dozing off. Though one sharp turn could shatter their horns to the glass. At least Taro looks adorable all curled up in Jamie's arms. Your cell phone chimes up in the cup holder of the car, and much to your dismay, it's a phone call. The number is a garbled mess of words and numbers. Even the screen is glitching out. Unknown number. Right. Yes? Let's answer. The phone in your grasp shutters, the screen glitching out, a massive green ooze squeezing itself to the dock connector. With a wet splat, the slime ball picks itself up and forms a small glowing orb. Is that... It's Madhouse Mike.
Good evening, freaksters!
Hey! Whoa! That was so cool! I'm finally free. Oh, he took our advice well, maybe not to make a podcast, but he, the podcasts he connected to the phone, so he just possessed the phone. All right. I'm finally free. Sure, I lost a few limbs, but I'm free. You were seriously camping out in my phone? Bingo! No way I'm beating it yet. I've got a ton of life left in me. Tying yourself to a person takes a lot of negative energy, so I figured, why not try a smartphone instead? This thing is jam-packed with bad vibes. Just stay off the internet, okay? Too late. I've seen it all. You. A gout of steam curls from Jamie's jaws, heat rising of the awoken demon. Their wild eyes lock onto the glowing green orb who squeaks out in fear.
Consume, corrupt, destroy!
Jesus, wretched spectre, you dare to show your face after what you've done. Jamie? Jamie, be cool, remember what we practiced? Be cool! You'll make a fine meal. Jamie throws their clawed hand forward, slashing at Mike, who bounces around the passenger seat. Oh shit! The ghost darts around the car, desperately trying to avoid Jamie's demonic clutches. Oh, don't fight in the car, that's not good. Cryptic, eyes on the road! I'm trying!
I'm going to devour your soul.
Jesus, Jamie, chillax! Watch me out! Coming up fast, a hulking figure stands wide-eyed on the road, staring blankly at the car racing towards them. Atlas frantically grabs at the wheel. Crap. Ah! The car skids forward, squealing as you slam on the brake. Crunch. A big crunch. To be continued. That was a pretty abrupt ending. So I guess that was another cryptid from the town of Long Hope. And that was it, everyone. That was the first release, the first public release, the first public build of Cryptid Crush. If you want to check it out yourself, or you wanted to show it to someone, if you like to follow development and stay tuned for future updates. Yeah, so if you want to check it out yourself, of course, you can see the link in the description below. It will take you to the game's itch.io page, and you can download the build there, or the latest build at least, for Windows, Mac OS, Linux, and Android. So give it a go, check it out, maybe leave some feedback, say what you like, what you didn't like, and you know, hopefully we'll get to see more stuff. And the battle, the battle part, it would be cool to have more of that, if that's a significant element of the game. Yeah, I mean, you know, it would spice up the visual novel part, so that would be nice. But yeah, that was it, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Check out the back catalog if you want to see more cool games that I cover. Check out YouTube, check out BitChute. Subscribe on both channels if you want to see everything that I do. And after that, please take just half a minute to see the ways through which you can support me, so I can continue doing this for a very long time. You know, there's multiple ways to pitch in. You can either donate, you can donate basic attention tokens if you use the Brave browser. You can donate bats on any video of mine on YouTube, or on any post that I make on Twitter at Cryptic Hybrid. Follow me there. You can also donate fiat currency through PayPal. There's a PayPal link in the description. Also in the description there's a Pay ID link if you want to donate crypto. You know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, what else? Ripple, I think. So you know, any amount is greatly appreciated. And of course, you can also help out whenever you buy anything from the Epic Games Store, the Humble Store, or Fanatical. Just use the affiliate links or the creator tag in the description below. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. This was Cryptid Crush, the first look at Cryptid Crush, and until the next time we see each other, just don't go willy-nilly in haunted radio stations, and have an awesome day.